You're going to do your best to keep up with all that happens in NFL free agency this year, but at some point, you're going to get overwhelmed. That's what this blog is for. Redskins fans and NFL fans will want to keep this 2019 NFL free agency tracker close by throughout the wild period of shuffling around the league. Here, you'll find all the latest signings, news and rumors worth knowing, updated as often as possible, with an eye on Redskins-specific content. Enjoy, and remember to keep your devices charged. Monday, March 11th, 11:25 a.m. After being released by the Jaguars days ago, defensive tackle Malik Jackson is expected to sign a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Eagles, according to sources of Ian Rapoport. 8:30 a.m. Danny Amendola is planning on signing with the Detroit Lions, according to sources of Diana Rossini. He will be reunited with head coach Matt Patricia and general manager Bob Quinn. 8:23 a.m. The Ravens have exercised the 2019 option on cornerback Brandon Carr, according to sources of Field Yates. Carr has never missed a game in his 11-year career. Sunday, March 10, 11:20 p.m. The Los Angeles Rams announced they have reached an agreement with defensive end Dante Fowler. 1:15 p.m. Justin Houston is now a free agent. The Kansas City Chiefs released the four-time Pro Bowl linebacker after trying to trade him, but nobody was willing to pick up the $15.25 million base salary that was due this season, Adam Schefter reported. 12:30 a.m. Antonio Brown is headed to the Oakland Raiders. After a long-winded saga, Brown received a 3-year contract for $50.125 million, and he gets $30.125 million guaranteed, according to Ian Rapoport. Brown was traded by the Pittsburgh Steelers, who will receive a 3rd-round and 5th-round pick in next month's draft in exchange for the wide receiver. Brown, in return, got a revamped contract with a significant pay raise. The trade will be made official on Wednesday. The Redskins had at one point been reportedly in the mix for the talented wideout, but were in a tough spot with salary cap hurdles and, according to NBC Sports Washington Redskins insider J.P. Finley, a reluctance to give up especially their first-round draft pick, NBC Sports Washington published Sunday afternoon. 12:15 p.m. Cowboys linebacker Sean Liu agreed to terms on a restructured contract to keep him in Dallas in 2019, according to Ian Rapoport. Lee will earn $3.5 million, but has the ability to earn his original $7 million salary with incentives. He missed a total 15 games in both 2017 and 2018 due to injuries, so he is returning to the team in 2019 as quality depth behind Leighton Vander Esch and Jalen Smith. Friday, March 8, 4:40 p.m. The Arizona Cardinals have cut ties with backup quarterback Mike Glennon and safety Antoine Bethea, according to reports. Presumably, to clear some cap space, both players are now off the books for Arizona heading into next season. While Glennon has fallen off greatly since signing a large contract with the Bears prior to the 2017-18 season, Bethea could draw the interest of a few teams, including Washington. A veteran safety, he could provide multiple secondaries with experience while also not requiring too large of a contract. 4:35 p.m. Just a short time after it was reported that recently released safety Eric Weddle was meeting with the Rams, it appears the two sides have already struck a deal. The 2-year deal has a base salary of $10.5 million but can go up to $12.5 million with incentives. Of that, $5.25 million is guaranteed. A veteran safety, Weddle could have been a fit in Washington, and it was reported that the Redskins reached out prior to his decision to sign with LA. 4:05 p.m. After just a year together, it has been reported that receiver Danny Amendola and the Miami Dolphins have decided to part ways. Amendola signed with the Dolphins last offseason on a 2-year, $12 million deal following a few successful seasons in New England. The 33-year-old slot receiver caught 59 passes in 15 games last season and can still provide quarterbacks with a solid security blanket-type weapon, meaning a few teams are likely to give him a call now that he's on the market. 3:30 p.m. Initial reports have the Patriots sending 2 picks to the Eagles in return for Michael Bennett. A 5th and 7th round pick in the 2020 NFL Draft are believed to be the return Philadelphia will receive for sending New England the veteran defensive end. 3:10 p.m. The Eagles and Patriots are reportedly finalizing a trade that will send defensive end Michael Bennett to New England. Draft picks are also expected to be involved in the transaction, but no specified picks have been reported yet. With 2 years remaining on his contract, the 33-year-old is scheduled to make $7.2 million and $8 million over the next 2 seasons. A veteran and talented defensive player who recorded 9 sacks in 2018, Bennett fits the mold of the type of player Bill Belichick loves to bring into his system. 12:40 p.m. The releases continue for Jacksonville, with RT Jeremy Parnell being the latest to hit the free agent market. Scheduled to make $6 million this upcoming season, the Jaguars clear additional cap space while another potential piece for the Redskins becomes available. 12:30 p.m. After a quiet few months, we may be getting closer to figuring out where running back Adrian Peterson will play next season. Reports are saying that if the Redskins were not to bring back the veteran, the Chicago Bears could be in play for AP. Last month, J.P. Finley wrote about why it would be smart for the Redskins to bring back Peterson, but it looks like time may be running out to make that a possibility. 12:25 p.m. As the Jacksonville Jaguars continue to clear cap room, safety Deshaun Gibson is the latest player to be released. Gibson is now another name that will be added to a pretty strong free agent safety class that is highlighted by the likes of Landon Collins. As J.P. Finley has mentioned, that position group is one the Redskins will be keeping a close eye on. 12 p.m. The Detroit Lions have released veteran guard T.J. Lang. The 10-year pro could be an interesting option for the Redskins, a team that could use some offensive line help after being ravaged by injuries a season ago. However, Lang does carry with him some injuries concerns as he missed 10 games in 2018 with a neck injury, and some questions about his health for 2019 still remain. Lang was due $8.25 million in the final year of his contract, along with a $500,000 roster bonus that would have kicked in on March 17. Thursday, March 7, 6 p.m. The Redskins have traded picks with the Broncos to land QB Case Keenum. Denver gets Washington's 2026th round pick for their 2027th round pick. Additionally, the two teams will each pay Keenum $3.5 million in salary, while the Broncos contribute $500,000 more in a restructure bonus. 5 p.m. The 49ers have declined Wr. Pierre Garçon's option for 2019. The 32-year-old veteran joins a deep WR pool. Wednesday, March 6, 3 p.m. With Landon Collins on the way out in New York, is the safety a fit for the Redskins? He's young, but he'll cost a lot. Finley breaks down the chances he lands in D.C. here. 2:15 p.m. The Browns have parted ways with 29-year-old linebacker Jamie Collins, who previously was a huge acquisition. The Redskins appear to be relatively set at LB, though, so expect Collins to be heading somewhere other than D.C. 11:20 a.m. The Antonio Brown sweepstakes is about to conclude, with reports indicating that the Steelers intend to have it wrap up soon. With that being said, the Redskins may have already turned their attention to their QB position. Finley has more here. Tuesday, March 5, 5:30 p.m. The Ravens dropped a post-deadline bomb and cut 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Weddle. The veteran safety, who had 10 interceptions in 3 seasons with Baltimore, was due $6.5 million in base salary next season. We have released safety Eric Weddle. Newspaper, https://t.co/ugisny60pppic.twitter.com/l1cavugex9t. Baltimore Ravens, @Ravens, March 6, 2019.